Yay! Well, welcome everybody! We heard that you're celebrating your holiday season by reading stories every night, and we're so excited to take part in this. We're going to read one of our favorite stories.
Now, every year we have a family tradition. We love to read stories to one another, and this happens to be one of Olaf's very favorites.
Well, we heard that you guys like to associate the holidays with snow, and Olaf loves snow. Yay! So we're going to read this story called Snow and Tell. All right. So, it had been a few months since Olaf had helped Anna and Elsa and end the eternal winter in Arendelle. If you've heard about that, that was when my sister froze all of Arendelle. And as one of the kingdom's newest residents, he wasted no time in exploring his home. Olaf loved seeing new sights, hearing new sounds, and smelling new smells. Here's a picture. Yay!
One day, Olaf happened upon a group of children. A parade, he squealed. I love parades. Hi, Olaf, a girl named Lisbeth said. What are you doing today? Just wandering around town, Olaf replied. You mean wandering, she said. No, wondering. I'm wondering, why are you parading inside when it's so nice out? It's not a parade, Lisbeth giggled. It's school. Then she followed her classmates into the building. Olaf was curious. He'd never been to a place called school before.
Yay! And so then he was peering through the window. Olaf saw Lisbeth. She was in front of the class, sharing her collection of seashells. They were different shapes, sizes, and colors. My shells are special to me because my papa is a fisherman. He sails a boat to many different places, and he always brings shells back to me from his trips.
Then the teacher, Mrs. Halverson, welcomed Olaf inside. Would you like to join us, she said. Really? Could I? Olaf asked. We're having show and tell, said Lisbeth. Oh, gasped Olaf. I love show and tell. That's my favorite. What is it? Mrs. Halverson explained that the students were sharing their collections, a group of items that had special meaning for them.
I feel like everything is Olaf's favorite.
It's very true.
All right. It was Finn's turn next. He poured smooth, shiny marbles into his hand for the class to see. Olaf noticed that collections could be made up of all sorts of things, like marbles, rocks, figurines, or even fish.
Olaf loved hearing all about the different collections the children had brought in. Suddenly, he raised his hand. Mrs. Halverson, can I share my collection too? He asked. I think you mean, may I share my collection? Mrs. Halverson said. Of course, Olaf said. She smiled. Go ahead. Olaf, it's your turn.
Yay! What do you think Olaf's going to share? Let's see. Hi, I'm Olaf, he said, and I like warm hugs. I collect them from everyone I meet. Mrs. Halverson smiled. Olaf, collections are usually made of things that you can touch. Olaf's eyes lit up, and he nodded with excitement.
First, Olaf pulled off his carrot nose. Then he reached up and took a handful of snow from his flurry. Now he pulled out an icicle with the tip broken off from behind his back. It was certainly an unusual collection. He placed each item on Mrs. Halverson's desk.
Olaf, Mrs. Halverson began, I don't think you understand. Items in a collection have to have value or meaning. Yes, they're unique, right?
They're special in some way. Gotcha. Miss Halverson looked at all of the items on her desk. Usually we collect things that aren't just parts of our bodies.
But Olaf pointed out that his carrot nose was not just a part of his body. It was the first gift he'd ever received. This carrot reminds me of the day that I met my friends Anna and Sven, Olaf explained. When Anna gave me the carrot to use as my nose, Sven was so cute, he kept trying to kiss it. Whenever I see it, it makes me smile.
One of the children raised her hand. What's so special about snow? Olaf pointed to the small cloud over his head. This is my own personal flurry. My friend Elsa gave this to me, he said. She said snowmen didn't last long in the summer sun. Now, wherever I go, I think of her friendship.
Yay! Mrs. Halverson began to understand. And the icicle? Olaf held it to his eye. I used this to watch my friend Kristoff when he returned to the castle to save Anna, he explained. It reminds me of what true love looks like. Oh. And here's him looking through it. Yay.
When Olaf had finished sharing, he looked at Mrs. Halverson. Miss Halverson, your eye's melting, he said. With a smile, Miss Halverson wiped away a small tear. Then the entire class cheered as they came up to hug the little snowman. Olaf was thrilled. His collection of hugs had just grown a whole lot.
Yay! We like to collect things too. I think Elsa has a collection of all the little snowmen that I made her every year for Christmas and her birthday.
I do.
I would slip them under her door.
I would save every drawing.
I hope you guys save all of the gifts that you get this holiday season. And speaking of a gift,
every year, the citizens of Arendelle put together a choir, and they sing for us to celebrate the holiday season. And so today, we would love to sing a song for you.
This song reminds us of the holiday season. It's one of my favorites. Would you like to hear it?
We hope it brings some cheer to your kingdom as well.
Yay! Look at everyone. They don't realize we planned a party as a big surprise. Soon the ballroom will echo with sounds of cheer as we ring in the season this year.
This is overdue. Gotta look our best.
I've never been so nicely dressed.
We'll be hosting and toasting the whole night through as we ring in the season with you.
It's the first Christmas in forever
since we opened up the gate.
And it's the first Christmas I remember to date. And it's already worth the wait. Look at all the joy, and it's everywhere.
I feel the Christmas spirit in the air.
And the party will start at the strike of noon. And we'll ring in the season so soon. I just love the holiday season. And it's almost time to ring the bell. We'll hear it chime through Arendelle.
It's finally here and it's happening fast.
We'll make up for all we have missed in the past. It's time to celebrate as we ring in the season.
The best Christmas gift is having you by my side.
You'll always have me.
Happy holidays.
Thank you so much.
Goodbye.